Welcome back to our channel, friends. It's always a blessing to have you here, and if this is your first time visiting, I warmly welcome you to a space where wisdom meets daily life, and ancient teachings find practical expression in our modern world. Today, we're going to discuss a topic that touches almost everyone, whether we admit it or not. It's about wealth. It's about money. And more importantly, it's about the source of financial prosperity. Have you ever asked yourself, why do some people seem to effortlessly attract abundance, while others struggle no matter how hard they work? Today, we are diving into the powerful truth that Master Mengcan revealed, one that could forever change the way you understand and approach wealth. Let's begin with this fundamental concept. True wealth is not merely a matter of intelligence, opportunity, or hard work. While all of these contribute, they are not the core. According to the Buddhist perspective, and particularly as taught by Master Mengcan, the root of all wealth is blessing, and blessings are born from generosity, from the act of giving, also known as dana or boshai. Sounds simple, right? You might say, I'll start giving when I have enough. But here's where it gets deeply transformative. You give first, not when you're rich, not when you have extra. You give now no matter how little, because it's not about the amount. It's about the heart. There's a moving story Master Mengcan often shared, originally from the time of the Buddha. A woman who lived in extreme poverty once stumbled upon a gold coin. It was perhaps the only wealth she'd ever held in her hands. She could have fed herself for days with that coin. Instead, she felt a deep gratitude and decided to use it to buy oil to light a lamp for the Buddha. The shopkeeper, touched by her sincerity, added a small jar as a gift. That night, her humble flame stood beside hundreds of grand, royal lamps. But in the morning, when the temple attendants tried to extinguish the lamps, hers continued to burn. Even with all effort, the flame remained. Finally, the Buddha himself explained, "This lamp was lit with a heart of complete offering. It carried the power of pure intent. No force of nature could extinguish it." And that, right there, is the seed of true wealth, not a bank balance, but a generous heart. You may wonder, but how does giving bring me money? This is where the law of karmic causation steps in. In the Buddhist cosmology, every generous act creates a seed of merit. These seeds don't just disappear. They accumulate, they ripen, and when the conditions are right, they bloom, sometimes as sudden opportunities, sometimes as unexpected support, and sometimes as sheer luck. The world teaches us to hoard, to fear loss, to secure everything for ourselves, but the spiritual path teaches the opposite. When you give, you declare to the universe, "I trust." That trust is powerful. It opens the floodgates of unseen support. Master Mengcan emphasized that true giving isn't just about money. There are three forms of giving: wealth giving, dharma giving, and fearlessness giving. Wealth giving is offering material support, money, food, shelter, care. Dharma giving is sharing knowledge, wisdom, or any form of truth that uplifts others. Fearlessness giving is offering comfort, protection, and emotional support to someone who is afraid, anxious, or in danger. So even if you feel you have nothing to give materially, you still have wisdom to share. You still have kindness to offer, a smile, a listening ear, a word of encouragement. These are gifts that carry enormous karmic weight. Let me tell you about a modern example. A businessman once came to Master Mengcan, frustrated. He had invested heavily in multiple ventures, but none had succeeded. He complained about market conditions, corrupt partners, poor luck. The master listened quietly, then asked, "Tell me, how much have you given this year?" The man was puzzled. "Given? Yes," the master said. "How many people have you helped with no expectation of return?" The businessman thought hard. The truth was, all his actions were strategic networking, investing, transactional relationships. Generosity had never crossed his mind. Master Mengcan told him to start small. Every day, give something. A coin, a smile, a prayer. But give it with no strings attached. He followed the advice. At first, it felt awkward, but over time, he found joy in it. And then, strange things began to happen. A former client he hadn't spoken to in years reached out with a new deal. A failing investment suddenly turned profitable. His health improved, his sleep deepened. It wasn't magic. It was karma in motion. There's a profound difference between chasing wealth and attracting it. The former leaves you exhausted. The latter feels natural. When your inner world is aligned with giving, the outer world responds in kind. But let's be clear, giving is not manipulation. It's not pie give to get, that cancels the energy. Giving is a statement, pie see you, I honor your needs, I trust the abundance of life. Now, perhaps you're asking, but what if I'm barely surviving? What if I'm the one who needs help? That's understandable. But remember the woman with one coin. She didn't wait to be rich, she gave in faith. And that faith became her wealth. Even if you have nothing, you can dedicate your thoughts, you can dedicate your practice, you can chant and offer your merit to others. This too is giving. Master Mengcan also warned against the trap of selective giving, giving only to people who can help you back, giving only when others are watching. That's not real generosity. True giving is silent, impartial, and without agenda. Let's also address a common misconception. Some think that people with wealth must have done something bad or selfish to get it. This isn't always true. In many cases, they are reaping the fruits of past generosity, perhaps not in this life, but in a previous one. Wealth doesn't fall from the sky. It's generated from the seeds we plant in every moment. So here's what you can do today. Find one opportunity to give, not out of guilt, not out of fear, but out of joy. It could be as simple as helping someone carry groceries, donating a small amount to someone in need, teaching someone something useful, or just silently wishing others well. Make giving your habit, not your strategy, not your pre-move, your habit. Let it be the way you move through the world. If you're consistent, your energy will change. Your aura will expand. People will sense your abundance, not just financial, but spiritual. And that kind of abundance attracts all the other forms naturally. Your life will become like that lamp lit not with shuimul, but with deep sincerity. And no wind of hardship will be able to blow it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If the message resonated with you, share your experience in the comments. Let us know how giving has changed your life. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and help spread this teaching to those still seeking light in the shadows of struggle. Until next time, may your hands be generous, your heart be open, and your path be blessed.